What up, Savages? Welcome to another episode of the Savage Land, and welcome to another episode of Pallet Picks. Today on Pallet Picks, we have a double treat for you guys. We have the McFarlane Ray Liotta 89 Batman, and we have the J. Garrick Flash. But first up with this 89 Batman, and actually it's Michael Keaton, but you know how McFarlane does with the head sculpts, man. They just, whew, boy. But, I mean, I actually like the head sculpt, but it looks nothing like Michael Keaton. To me, it looks like Ray Liotta and a whole host of other people at sometimes. But the biggest thing about this figure is not the aesthetic, not the way it moves. Of course, if you're into action figure collecting, you know how McFarlane moves. It actually moves quite well, but not just the way I wanted to get down. No thigh swivels or anything like that, but it moves decently. But the biggest thing about this is the soft goods cape. And I guess it's so he can ride in the Batmobile, and there's another version of him with the soft goods cape. But I had said a couple of months ago with the Nightfall John Pierre Batman, if McFarlane did soft good capes, he would have a whole new dynamic to his figures. And right here, I just was simply blowing and not trying to do anything crazy dynamic, just showing like how this soft goods cape just brings a whole new avenue to his figures with capes. And with this 89 Batman, out the gate, I like it, man. It's just a weird, funky McFarlane figure. I'm cool with it. McFarlane to me is in his own lane, especially with my collection. But this head sculpt is wild looking, man. Like I said, to me it looks good, but of course I catch only at certain angles. I see Michael Keaton. I think I caught a piece of Keaton's chin and like the corner of his eye at a certain angle, but it's a crazy head sculpt, man. Like right here, it looks like Vince McMahon to me. I don't know why it looks like that with his nose turned up, but it looks like Vince McMahon. There is Ray Liotta. You kind of get a piece of Keaton with the eyes, but it's more like Ray Liotta in The Blow when he was the father. But the suit is pretty cool. I like the way it looks. It's just a matte black, well, shiny black suit with some matte in it. The bat symbol pops with the kind of goldish yellow and the black bat symbol, man. And it's just a cool toy. He comes with a couple different pairs of hands. As you see, he has his batarang, and then he has like a gun that shoots like the grappling. But if you're used to McFarlane, I mean, you're not excited over the weapons or anything like that. Like I said, McFarlane kind of sits in his own lane in my collection. And it's nothing to go crazy over. This is a gold label. I think I found it at Target. I mean, it might be a Target gold label or something you can order off his site. And I caught it for $19.99. And that's another good thing about McFarlane. Like, his prices stay down. Even if it comes out at $25, I mean, just give it a month. Give it 2 months. It'll be half that price. Some of his figures I see on Amazon and other sites are going for about $6 or $7, man. So it's an affordable action figure. You don't have to break an arm and a leg. There's only a few that one I was looking for and I could never get my hands on is that Bang. Like, what was the deal with that? Like, that was one of his best ones I think he put out, and I just couldn't get my hands on it, man. I think maybe it was a website exclusive or something, but I've never seen it in store. Never. I've seen all the McFarlanes in store, even the special ones. I've come across and been able to get 2 of them just by hunting, and I still never seen that Bang, man. So, but speaking of the 89 Batman, I do want that Amazon one that came out, and it's really not even for the car, man. I really want the cowled Batman, but if the car is at a decent price, of course I'll get it. This one seems like it's a little bit more different. All black Batmobile. I would have got the last one, but I really wasn't trying to go through all that crazy stuff to get it. And like this Amazon one is up next for all the crazy shenanigans you got to go through just to get a funky McFarlane toy. You know what I'm saying? But if I come across it and the time is right, man, I'll get it. If not, I'm cool with this one. I'm cool with this one. McFarlane is nothing but shelf presence to me. to be honest with you. I don't ever plan on like really doing no dynamic photos with this. Just like this photo right here. It's cool. You see that soft goods cape? It makes the world of difference, man. Thank you, McFarlane. Thank you just for the soft goods cape. And up next we got Jay Garrick Flash. This is the original Flash. This is the Flash that first appeared, I believe, in Flash 1 in 1940. Cool. This is a cool action figure. Of course, it's got its wonkiness with it, with the proportions looking kind of crazy because it's McFarlane. But like I said, man, all action figures are beautiful to me. I mean, even an ugly person that has something that looks good on them, they might have cute earlobes, or they might have nice kneecaps. You know, maybe nothing with the face, but everybody has something beautiful about them, and McFarlane is no different, man. And the color palettes on this is the biggest thing to me. The Carolina blue pants with the red boots that pop. He's got the wings on the bottom. Now down he has the running hands, kind of like the chopping hands. He has those effects which suck ass. I try to put them on, man. They just look stupid. I don't even care about that. Only thing I care about is the way he look, his aesthetic, the lightning bolt on the chest, the red shirt. It just pops. That red, yellow, and blue. That is such a classic color palette. Just like the old comic books with the chrome silver helmet with the wings. That looks good. His head is tiny though. He has a tiny head, but hey, that's McFarlane. that is McFarlane. But both of these figures, I like them. They look good standing up there. They look like great shelf presence, and a lot of McFarlanes I have great shelf presence. And this Flash is just a really cool figure. I don't think there's enough classic figures like him. He's like a throwback to the days where a guy who's just fast has an extraordinary power, or somebody can be just invisible, and that's an extraordinary power, man. So a lot of those old comics from the Silver Age of comic books were just great, just basic stories. The beginning of superheroes, and now every superhero is more complex. He can take molecules out of water, or he can lift things up with his mind, you know, just crazy stuff. Have multiple powers, super strong, and they fast. And might I say that if you're gonna do art on a box, this is the coolest art. Like, look at that. Like, that is awesome, man. I'm not really into keeping boxes, but I kept the back of this. I cut it out. That's dope right there. And like I said, that's just a throwback to the old days. But final verdict on these two figures, like I said, this Jay Garrick now, I think is like, I'm mad. I paid $20 for him. I think he's like $12 now, which I'll probably pick up a second one. And this Ray Liotta Batman from McFarlane, aka 89 Batman, it's pretty cool too. It's not a bad figure for $19 if you can find it. It's like one of those gold labels, but it's nothing to go crazy over. But with that being said, this is the Savage Land. We do this for the love and beauty of action figures. If you can, give me a like, comment, subscribe. God bless.